Hello everybody, welcome back to another 3 Minutes at 3.
Today we're going to talk about internet options. Now, we kind of live in a little bit of a rural setting, so we've had to experience some of the alternatives to standard internet. In fact, I actually called this week trying to find out the price of having standard internet brought back to us, and they said we won't do it, you're over 800 feet away. And so I'm going to talk briefly about some of the different options that we've experienced, and as you know, running an online business, it is crucial to have internet. Because, you know, your emails, you got to be able to reply promptly to customers. You know, when we first started this, like going to the library and using the internet was a thing. And I had to do that for a number of months before we actually got internet ourselves. But
and there's some things that, you know, I mean, you can only do so much loopholing when you're running an online business. You know, if you have a fairly laid back or carefree kind of attitude towards business and you're not really hoping to make or turn a lot of sales or keep up on your customers and things like that, you can do things like just go to your local library, you know, and just kind of relax down at the local internet cafe kind of thing and just use there and type away answering emails. That type of stuff is really great for the occasional use or occasional heavy use type thing, but you really got to be able to get something to your location that is viable in the long run, or that is sustainable. It will really boost your efficiency, shall we say.
So in order to have the highest turnaround with potential customers, it's recommended that you get back with their questions within 24 hours. So if you're going to the library, that means you practically have to be going once a day in order to keep up on this rate. Now, just starting off, you may not have customers trying to reach you every day. So whereas, you know, 3 times a week may be better. But to begin with, we started off with a little broadband modem here, and this was a Cricket one. It's really dirty because we used it for over a year.
Yeah, hashtag not sponsored and don't wish to be sponsored by these people.
They do not offer this product anymore like this, but there is other carriers who offer broadband modems. This is still an option out there today, and this basically plugs into your computer and the signal is sent directly to this, and whatever device you plug it into, you can use the internet on. And they'll have a fixed data plan with using something like this. Or they also have where you pay as you go, so you just buy as much data as you need. And sometimes it can be overpriced. You just have to research what works for you. From there, we ended up moving up to satellite internet. We used Exceed for several years. It's a 2-year minimum contract.
Hashtag not sponsored by, nor wish to be sponsored by.
Right. So with that process, it cost $100 to have the installation done. They brought a satellite, put it up in the backyard, ran some cable into our house, and that worked for standard internet browsing, but did not work for things like streaming and large amount of uploads. And then finally, what we're currently using is just using our phone as a mobile hotspot and then connecting to the internet that way. So those are just a few of the options as far as the different types of internet are involved is if you do not have the ability to get standard internet brought back to you by your local company. So if you have any other recommendations for other people that perhaps live in a rural setting, leave them down in the comments below and we can just kind of do a melting pot of ideas on this video. And we appreciate you watching and your input.
Yeah. And as always, thank you for joining us.
And we'll have to catch you on the next one.